Alright, so, welcome back to an episode of Genshin Impact. So, yeah, still here for the Luna 5 update. Okay, let's go, bro. So let's go to Angel Share, bro. Help spread the word that Barca is coming back to Mondstadt.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look. Come in, take a seat.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather,
there they are.
start by
Kaya,
pouring in
D-Luke, and
cold water
Rosaria.
and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information?
Yeah, you do have a point, bro. Look, yeah, he did say that he does get that there are only 3 people in the tavern. But they should not be loud, especially when exchanging confidential information. Basically stuff that the public shouldn't know, bro.
Kaya! Rosaria! D-Luke! I knew we'd find you here!
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Because given how noisy Paimon tends to be, yeah, I feel you. I feel you, D-Luke, bro.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
Liveliness, my ass, Kaya. More like annoyance, bro.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Barca came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him. He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
Yeah.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then, but my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
Like, believe it or not, I always shipped Jean with D-Luke, bro. Always, bro. I don't care what people say, I ship Jean and D-Luke together, bro.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument, I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said, but don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I'll be honest, Rosaria kind of looks out of place for the Church of Favonius, bro. I think her and Barbara are a pretty good contrast towards each other, bro.
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard
They're
to
not
tell.
arguing. They just have different ways of protecting those around them. Like deadass, they have different ways to protecting everyone, bruh.
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
Like, you know that everyone has different ways to fucking protect people. Hell, you was with me in Mondstadt the first time around. And you see that D-Luke protects Mondstadt in his own way, bruh. Usually from the shadows. I wonder if this is exactly what Varga was hoping for. Basically, talk to everyone, bro.
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think. Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
D-Luke.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
He most likely won't. Now, where the hell is Rosaria? Oh, there she is.
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
Besides, I wouldn't really call that an argument. Yeah, you just have different ideas for protecting monster.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that D-Luke would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome D-Luke back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before. Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
Kevin Justin driven to extremes. You're saying that happened to the Knights of Boreas.
Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us
Yes,
about
she
this?
was.
Wait. And then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage. It was 500 years
Damn,
ago.
a lot of shit happened 500 years prior to the start of Genshin, bruh. The traveler's sibling gets captured. This nearly the Knights of Boreas getting nearly extinguished for the second time. Fucking the Shogun's sister gets killed. Like, there's a lot of fucking shit that happened the fall of Kamiya, like a lot of stuff 500 years prior to the events of Genshin, bro.
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium.
All they did, one thing I know is that all they did when it comes to flashback scenes is that they put a fucking brown rain filter on screen. That's the only difference between the flashback scene and the current scene. So yeah. Some flashback scenes have the background be entirely black. That's only some.
Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself. But 100 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title.
See, some of the shit has a black background. Some.
He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest Knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Damn. He had a mask on.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight, but he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor, Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Blood-Stained Knight. After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts. It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know. After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Damn, that's a lot. That's a...
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him.
No fucking shit. Like, you always have the wrong idea of people, bro. Especially towards Fenty.
Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past? If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
So we get the answer straight from the what's a wolf's mouth? Lohan.
That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up. Let's go!
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Even if you are a close friend.
Still all three of them. Yeah, bro.
Let me guess. You're heading to Wolvendom next? Say hi to Razor for me. Oh, but I'm not helping him write his response to Varka. He needs to learn to be independent.
Yeah, that is true. Cause because not everyone's gonna end up writing for you, bro.
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think. Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
Oh, D-Luke.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
Jump over the damn counter. Let's leave. Let's go. What the hell? Damn purple sky.
What's going on here? Was Wolfendom always like this? Paimon has a bad feeling about
Wolf
this.
and Dawn was never like this prior, bro.
The Wild Hunt! What are they doing here? Watch out!
Damn, so that means the Wild Hunt spilled its way into Mondstadt.
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge! Switching gears. A little... By the Frostmoon of Is this our fate? Breather! Goose on the loose! A grave transcripts. Yeah.
I think the Wild Hunt because
For the everlasting forest.
what do you think this is? AEW fight forever, bro?
Forest, protect us. Oh, forest, take my broken crown.
I think AEW fight forever, bro.
Let's look up, that's all.
Maybe.
In over my head.
First. I think this is one that I really need Colomina for, bro.
Allow me to lend you some...
Thankfully, it only replays one cutscene, bro.
What's going on? The Wild Hunt! What are they doing here? Watch out!
Thankfully, it's only like 2 lines of dialogue.
A dash of frost!
Thankfully, it's only 2 lines of dialogue that
A moonlit night for all.
in that moment, bro.
Off to the freezer!
Yeah, this is one where I really needed
Wayne.
the duel of the Sasuke and Palomina for this one, bro. Because ever since that one time,
A dash of frosting!
in Ludo's shit, I realized that Sasuke and Palomina is my bread and butter, bro. Like,
The pinnacle of
once in a
excellence!
while, like, hunt, bro.
Yeah!
Wayne.
I'm glad I got Palomina, bro.
Full spread! Green moons converge.
A little amuse-bouche! Yo, Daku's on the loose!
A moonlit night for all.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! A dash of frosting!
Wayne.
Rise with the sun! I swear by my sword! A little amuse-bouche! At first, it's flavor! Yeah!
The night sky dips once more.
This fucking big ass motherfucker, bro.
A dash of frosting! Show no fear! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Full spread!
Wind, hear me! The pinnacle of excellence! Off to the freezer!
Okay, this last monster wall hunt really does piss me off, bro.
Surge.
A little amuse-bouche!
Wayne.
So how are you guys doing, bro? Wait. second, bro. See, how you guys doing today, bro? I'm doing good right now, bro. Go ahead. Playing Genshin, good new update.
A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor! A little amuse-bouche!
Whoa. Green moons converge.
A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence!
Surge.
Honestly, when I was so excited for that movie come out, yeah, at least I got awesome, bro.
Off to the freezer!
And plus, Moika's my favorite one, bro.
Yeah!
A moonlit night for all.
A dash of frosting! Full explode! A burst of flavor!
I hate that gray bar. The reason why I hate the gray bar is because then you have to fight enemies for longer than I should, bro. Like, bro.
A little amuse-bouche! Yeah! I swear by my sword!
A new moon rises.
Yeah! A dash of frosting! Juice on the loose!
Wane. Surge.
The fuck? Okay, got knocked the fuck out. Like,
Pyroclastic surge!
almost done.
Rev the engines! Wrath from the sky! Pyroclastic surge!
Good. Thank God.
Are you alright?
Sailor, there's still something about it.
Oh no! What now? There better not be more wild hunt monsters!
Loan.
Phew. You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
Stop right there.
No, you
Answer
thought
me this.
that.
The 2 letters I gave you, who are
No,
they
you
for?
thought that Lohan was a wild hunt creature.
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
There were 3. Kaya, Diluc, and Rosaria.
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Good one, Lohan. Good one, bro. Yeah, because Paimon is fucking clueless. Most of the damn time. Awesome, bro. You're the homie, bro, Lohan.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait, what are you trying to say, huh?
He's trying to say that you're stupid, bro.
Paimon passed a test? Really? Huh! She didn't even realize she was taking one!
Cause you're stupid as hell, Paimon.
You may dispense with your suspicions. The Wolfpack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time. Ah, a familiar scent. Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
Always pays for being vigilant. Were you attacked by a wall hunt too?
Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance. Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
Still in special story mode, huh? I gotta look for something to eat soon for lunch. Oh, Razor. Boreas.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, their assault went beyond the mere physical world. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. But I shall not let them succeed without a fight.
The trail started in the north, so they came from Nodcry.
We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt? How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andreas' soul, the source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry, from whence I came.
Now Paimon's even more confused. How can he be in 2 places at once?
All gods like this. All gods like this. They are all like to split yourselves into multiple parts. Yeah, bro. It has happened a lot, bro. In this game, bro. Most notably the Ryan Shogun and Farina. Most notably. Oh yeah, and Nahida, bro. With the Ryan Shogun, you have both the human version and the puppet version. With Nahida, you have like Greater Lord Rukkhadevaka and Lesser Lord Kusanali, which Nahida is the latter. Which, by the way, they Nahida ended up sacrificing Greater Lord Rukkhadevaka in order to save her, bruh. Meaning that essentially erasing the memories of Rukkhadevaka in the process. With the Traveler being the only character who still remembers Greater Lord Rukkhadevaka. Yeah, the Traveler's the only character, bro, to still remember. Hell, even Paimon got her memories erased. So yeah. Farina, there's two versions. There's Farina that we know, and there's Folklores. And Folklores was the one that ended up getting executed. So yeah.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
You know what's crazy? How this is supposed to be Varga's story quest, but yet he only appears in flashbacks so far.
The Wolf King, Andrius, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Toadif Bard? What are you
Oh my
doing
god,
here?
stop calling him that, Paimon.
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn's starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The night asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his home once more. Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the night's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Notcry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day. That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Notcry has had unforeseen consequences. And there's more. I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Rolling. Bloodstained Knight.
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago? You think he's immortal or something?
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination, it was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
Oh yeah, 500 years ago.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on the road.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the East Wind's presence.
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Varka? Is he in danger?
I believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down. I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive
I'll
companion.
go.
Alright, wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
Razor, give me your iron claw. Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas.
What's this?
It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before, this should bring him new strength.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being. They would descend into chaos. To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel. Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain.
Separate a piece of wolf spirit that sound like this.
The Great Wolf King of the North remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupercal?
I will protect Lupercal. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
Okay. Not ready yet, bruh. We're not ready yet. I'm not ready yet, bruh. As I want to do that next episode, bro. So yeah. Damn, 25. Need 9 to go, bro. Oh shit! See if there's a Traveler's Tales, bro. Let's see. Oh, Clorin is today's. It's today's Traveler's Tales, bro. I accidentally went the wrong way, by the way, so yeah. Nope, I'm not going the right way either, bro. Oh my god. Oh, it said Clorin is down. Stairs, okay.
Phew.
Oh, she at the flagship, bro.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
So yeah, I had to enter the flagship, bro. Oh, okay, yeah. Just focus on the sign. Another clever. Oh, there's Corinne.
Well, for starters, I recommend you drink less.
She was with Aruga and
Lua,
Yehoda.
can't you just, you know, sneak up behind those monsters with me and bam! Take them
Oh,
all
it's that
down?
one game that Corinne did during her story quest. Damn, they even made like these nice illustrations of Yehoda.
I can act 3 times in a round, and there are only 4 monsters in total. I'll take 3 down. You just gotta handle the last one.
They even
I can
made
draw the
one
monster's
for Aruga
attention from the
too,
front,
awesome.
but sneak attacks...
Well,
Oh, now
there
he's
isn't
here
much
too.
we can do.
Alright.
Itlua's a Lock Knight who chose the Goblet of Justice.
Indeed. If Itlua were to strike from behind, he would be forced to become an Oathbreaker Knight. A significant penalty would apply to all actions going forward.
Oof, that's not good. If we don't defeat all these monsters in one go, those explosives are going to blow us sky high.
So this is basically containing spoilers for Corinne's story quest. So yeah.
There's another way. I can use Raging Torrent to dash straight into the thick of it, then detonate the explosives.
No, that won't do it all. Your character would get wiped out that way. We finally managed to gather the party and have such a lovely time together. It would be such a shame if you were the only one who got wiped out.
But if we don't do this, the character that you've been playing for so long might get wiped out too, Miss Navia. Wouldn't that be worse?
I only just started playing. Please don't. Wait, I've got another trick up my sleeve.
Navia, put that Krumkake away.
Uh-oh, that move was blocked too.
Navia and Corinne.
These pieces on the table, and the stuff you were saying just now, you're playing... a savior has arrived! Right on time! quick, come join us! Clorand, this doesn't count as violating the rules, right?
If she's willing to join us. Oh, by the way, we're currently playing on easy mode to accommodate the newcomers.
Traveler, would you like to continue the adventure with us?
Sorry, what?
You definitely would, right?
Sorry, what happened? Continuing adventure. Are we on an adventure from the last?
Oh, come on! Any more questions, and those explosives are gonna send us flying!
I will. Actually.
Good. Since you haven't played a script for a while now, you may have one chance to reselect your skills. The skills you can modify are cooking and medicine. What do you think? Would you like to make any changes?
No.
Very well. In that case, you want to learn the cooking skill, yes?
Sure.
Very well then. Let the game continue. Just when everyone was at their wits' end, a familiar voice rang out from behind them.
Yeah, this is basically a much shorter. So Corinne's Traveler's Tales is basically a much shorter version of her story quest, essentially. So yeah.
Long time no see, everyone. Looks like you need my help.
By the way, what are you doing here? Could it be that you heard our summons?
That kind of makes her sound like a summoned spirit. Well, not that she doesn't fit the part.
Yeah, you just like that talent because you love food.
Indeed. You have called, and I must answer.
I think this is. Oh damn! This is the first Traveler's Tales where the Traveler themselves speak. So yeah. Note that I always use them/they when it came to the Traveler / Aether and Lamine. So yeah. I count Paimon as her own person, but for the Traveler, I only consist the Traveler of Aether and Lamine. So yeah. So that's why you stay select them, because there are some players that choose Lumine like me and Queen, and some who choose Aether like Tam and CSG. So yeah.
Guess that means I was randomly dragged into this game.
As expected of the veteran player Miss Navia mentioned before, they got into character instantly.
Though the Marechaussee hunters had much they wished to share with one another, at this moment, the joy of reunion must yield to the crisis at hand. Now then, the combat round continues. You have the first turn. Also, since we have a new member joining us, I'll be adding some dark cards to boost the enemy's various abilities.
The Traveler isn't a sudden addition. She's been traveling with us all along.
Well, the Traveler just joined the second time around, in the middle of it.
We've just parted for a short while, that's all. Totally normal.
Well, I've already counted the dark cards. You should start discussing your tactics.
You're so strict, Clorand. Anyway, let's stick to the original strategy. Now that we have the Traveler with us, we have enough people. Itlua and I will hold the line out front against the monster's assault. Yehoda, Traveler, you circle around the back and take them all down in one swoop.
All right, leave it to me. We Masters of Chi get huge damage boosts when attacking from behind. But why are you a chef? How's a chef gonna perform a sneak attack?
Correct.
Yeah.
Your frying pan
Okay.
is a blunt weapon that, given the right card draw, can inflict prolonged stun effects on enemies.
So that's how it is. Oh, these tabletop troop games really are complicated. Oh, you gotta have a lot of imagination.
Honestly, that's something I expect from Paimon, bruh. Because she doesn't understand, because Paimon herself doesn't understand complicated shit. So yeah.
Coming up with a strategy already, huh? Nice work, Traveler. But let me say one more thing. Itlua, don't go charging in alone this time.
Believe it or not, Genshin is the only gaming series that have 500 or more episodes. Which is crazy, bruh, considering that. It's crazy because most of my gaming series would have like around 100 to 200 episodes, bruh. But to have 500 episodes of a gaming series, that is unheard of, bruh. Now, believe it or not, yeah, guys. Believe it or not, yeah, guys. This amount of episodes would have never been possible when this channel early days, bro, because at most it would be like 50 or so episodes, bro, at most. Previously, now you're seeing gaming series on my channel that lasts for 100 episodes on a regular basis, bro. So yeah.
I understand. A Lock Knight's duty is to protect their companions and be their shield. Sorry, I always can't help myself.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can act 3 times in a round, so I'll definitely keep up with you. Just play however you want.
All right, Itlua. We'll be counting on you.
Then I shall use the skill attached to the Lock Knight's shield, Wrath of Righteousness.
The Lock Knight raised their shield, chanting the Knight's creed out loud. The monsters were completely captivated by the radiance of justice, and the fearless knight standing within that light. Meanwhile, the two companions lying in wait behind the foe seized this opportunity, preparing to launch their attack.
You take the first swing, I'll hit right after.
Alright. Full charge attack with frying pan.
The Marashose hunter's skills hadn't dulled with time. Nimbly, she leapt from the bushes and delivered a mighty blow to the enemy's head with her frying pan. Though the frying pan might be ordinary, the Marashose hunter was no ordinary chef. The enemy let out a grunt before collapsing completely.
Nice! Okay, next I'll... Right! Gotta use swift as wind to close the distance, then use 4-element strike from behind. That hurts! Who bit my leg? Huh? Ashru? What are you doing here?
Damn. Hey Nefer, come get your cat.
Is it this late already? Oh no! I completely forgot the task that Boss Neff asked me to handle! I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I can't
You were
play
so
right
busy
now.
on the damn game that you forgot the task that Nefer gave your ass.
Ashru! Wait for me! Hey! Why are you running off so fast?
Well, it seems we'll have to end our game here for today.
Yeah, remember, because you hold
Navia,
up.
put the monster sign back where it was. I saw that.
Alright, Navia Clarin, why do you come all the way here to play tabletop trope?
Well, that's quite a long story. If we get the chance, we can sit down and discuss it in detail.
Actually, didn't Itlua say he wanted to invite a colleague to play with us? Since this game's paused anyway, why don't we take this chance to go find him? The more people we have, the more fun we'll have.
Mr. Flint's? Yeah. I'm sure he'll play with us if we go look for him.
Oh, that's perfect. Come on, let's go buy him some gifts first, and then pay him a visit in person.
Traveler, we'll let you know once we're ready.
When the time comes, you have to continue the adventure with us.
Gosh, answer.
That's my trusty companion for you. Now, let's go pay Mr. Flint's a visit. What kind of gift should we get him?
Oh, I was about to say I couldn't get up. Return to having llama, bro.
Do not be afraid.
So yeah. That was pretty nice. Now we're getting to see more characters appear in Not Pride in the Traveler's Tale, so yeah. That's it for this episode, yeah guys, so I'll see you guys next time. Viper sign off.